Question 21. A solid sphere has a mass of 1,180 grams measured to the nearest gram, and a radius of 6.2 centimeters measured to the nearest millimeter. Given that density is mass divided by volume, find the upper bound for the density of the sphere. Give your answer to three significant figures. So we need to find the upper bound for the density of the sphere, which is mass divided by volume. So we want the biggest mass possible divided by the smallest volume possible to give us the upper bound for the density. Okay, so the mass is rounded to the nearest gram. So therefore, the upper bound for the mass is going to be 1,180.49 recurring, and the lower bound for the radius, as it's measured to the nearest millimeter, is going to be 6.15 centimeters. So first of all, we need to work out the volume of the sphere. So this is a formula that's given to you in the front of your exam paper, and it says volume of a sphere equals 4/3 times pi times r cubed, and our lower bound for our radius is 6.15. Okay, so if density is equal to mass divided by volume, then density is going to be 1,180.49 divided by the volume, which is going to be 4/3 times pi times 6.15 cubed. Okay, you have to be careful when you type that into your calculator. So density is going to equal I'll just type that into my calculator now. Should get 1.211569.567, and it says give your answer to three significant figures. So that's 1, 2, 3. So the final answer is going to be 1.21 grams per centimeter cubed. And that's it for question 21. Now question 21 is for 4 marks. And the first mark is for rounding the mass or the radius to the lower bound or the upper bound. Okay, so if you've rounded the mass to the lower bound by mistake, that's absolutely fine. You still get the first mark, or the upper bound, or the radius to its lower bound or upper bound, you get the first mark. Okay. The second mark is for the maximum mass divided by the minimum volume, and the minimum volume including the radius of 6.15. Okay, so the maximum mass divided by the minimum volume, which is here. The third mark is for this calculation here, where you actually divide the mass by the volume. And the fourth mark is for the final answer of 1.21. And it says the answer can be from 1.21 to 1.22 is also acceptable. Okay, so that's 4 marks for question 21.